My name is Kyla.
My name is Raymond.
And we are Hidden Gems Literary Emporium, your family-owned nonprofit community bookstore. We opened in June of 2021 with a goal to spread love through literacy all across the world.
Absolutely.
And so we're going to a bookstore in Ocean County with our son. He was 1 year old at the time. And there were hundreds of thousands of books in there. And so we walk around with our son. We wanted to give him the experience of picking through books, holding them, flipping through them, putting them back. And as soon as we get there, we can immediately tell that we were not welcome. People were staring, whispering. When we left, and we did buy books there despite all of this, when we left, the cashier makes a phone call and says, okay, they're leaving now. So we're in the car and we're, frustrated, a little discouraged. And then Raymond starts praying and says,
I immediately in the car just stated with all of my conviction at the moment that we needed to have a space that we can create where all people in the community can feel comfortable. So I just prayed for us to have a bookstore and prayed for the community to see our effort. And literally within weeks, it all came together.
Within weeks. After we make this prayer and say this proclamation, we contact Above Art Studios, which is an art gallery in New Brunswick, New Jersey, where Ray and I actually had one of our first dates. And so we have a meeting with them and we tell them, look, we want to start a nonprofit bookstore. We give them the spiel of our goals and what we want to do. They said, we love it. When do you want to have the grand opening? And I said, I don't know. When do you think we should have the grand opening? They said, what about June 6th? And I'm looking at my calendar and it's in about 2 weeks or 10 days from the day that we're talking. And so this is us with only maybe 200 books, no bookshelves. That's it. And so I'm looking around for a pencil and I can only find a pen. And at that moment I'm like, ooh, this is happening on June 6th, 2021. Okay. So fast forward, after that meeting, we're like, okay, how are we gonna do this? Of course, prayer is our first go-to. And after that, we send an email. Right?
Yes.
We sent an email about Hidden Gems Literary Emporium that the grand opening is going to be June 6th.
Yeah.
Then it was like this. Shoo!
It was an absolute explosion.
Hidden Gems Literary Emporium! We are so excited for our grand opening because of the outpour of love and support that you guys have given us. We have officially outgrown the store. Yes!
And we could not fathom how vast and wide and
grand and big and huge it became in such it felt like overnight. So we're all of these news articles are being posted about us, people are sharing it on Facebook. Long story short, on June 6th we have the
thousands of books,
over 500 people, and every single person got a free book.
Yeah.
Every single person got a free book.
We don't want money, we want change. We don't want money, we want change.
And even still now to this day when we pass out free books, people think it's too good to be true.
Yeah,
They'll be like,
a joke. Yeah.
They do think it's a joke, or it's a,
what is this?
Are you sure this is free? Yes, this is free. We want you to have this.
Is this some type of advertisement?
No, it's not an advertisement.
It is a brand new book and it's yours.
Thinking back to the days when we were preparing for the grand opening, staying up all night, moving thousands of books to our storage unit, which now holds over 30,000 books, which we haven't even had to go back to since the opening because of the love and support and the donations that we get every single week.
We have contributed about 7,000 free books to the community.
And abroad. Shout out to Ghana, the school in Ghana that we've been supplying books for as well.
And regardless of the fact that we've been able to give 7,000 books, the books keep coming. Mm-hmm. And we know that we're being pushed forward into this mission. Mm-hmm. There was once upon a time that we all said knowledge is power. Mm-hmm. And we have lost touch with the true power that comes with creative thinking,
Right.
and history,
Right.
and just knowledge in general.
Yeah.
You can open up a book and see different cultures from all around the world, and you can see the world through other people's lenses. You can build yourself into a more refined individual.
And a more accepting individual of
Yes.
other people's differences. So what are some of our goals? Our main goal is to put forth 1,000 free book tours across the country every single year, as many times as we can.
Yeah.
So our last time was July 2021. We went from New Jersey to Atlanta, giving away free books, free book bags, educational resources the whole way. It was so much fun, and it was so well received. People were so excited to get books, book bags.
It was beautiful.
Yes.
And this was how we knew that this is our life's work. The first time that we got into serving the community was on Thanksgiving. And we decided Thanksgiving doesn't seem to be about giving, it seems to be about receiving. So we're going to turn it into a giving day. And with that, it didn't stop. Every week we were out on the streets giving. And at first it was food from our own pockets. And then we started getting involved with Treehouse Cares. And then we started Hidden Gems. And we need to bring it all together. We need to be a nonprofit that feeds the mind, the body, and the spirit. There's nothing that's going to stop us from this work.
That's right.
Because the best things they say everything comes in threes. Some people do serve food. Some people do serve educational resources. Some people do serve motivation for the spirit. But we need to be in a place where we can provide all those things for the community, and where the community can just come back and recharge.
Another one of our goals is to have a building where we can bring all of those things together in one physical location. This building will have a large first floor so that we can have our bookstore. Maybe there'll be a place where we can put our refrigerators and our shelves for our food distribution effort.
I would say not maybe it will. Because
It will. Words have power.
the work that we are doing until it is done. And we will not stop contributing to our community and building up our community, building up our people. And we are not just talking about our people or our group.
All people.
All people. If you step out into these streets and walk New Brunswick, you will see that poverty has no racial face anymore. Many of us are struggling, especially in these days and times. Many people of all faces and all nations are facing real adversity. So there needs to be a place that is open to that, open to serving the people, so that we can have, as I said earlier, a place to recharge.
There we go.